Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy and we're going to go over our three cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. And so we've had extraordinary price action going on, and so I wanted to cover all of that right now. We're actually going to start off first with Ethereum today over the Canadian dollar on the daily time frame. You can see we are at all-time high levels right now. We are at a very important segment here on Ethereum, and there's a couple things I want to mention why I'm actually so bullish here. So the first thing I want to mention is the MACD. So you can see when the MACD was trading at these levels, we were coincided with price action around 2,500, and so now we are higher than we were before, but our MACD is way lower. And so what that signals to me is there's going to be a lot more upside, that we are on a nice bullish uptrend. And so right now with Ethereum, what we're looking for is this back test. So we broke above, we saw our back test right here, and so if we could hold this line right here, this stock is looking extremely bullish in the short term. And so with Ethereum, we are actually at a very critical point where in the next couple of days, we'll actually know whether or not this one's about to explode or start to break down. I really like the setup. I do believe that we are just getting started here on Ethereum, and the MACD does let me know. Our MACD looks extremely bullish, no signal of crossovers anytime soon. And so right now, I do expect us to hold this point, and this does pose as a very nice buying opportunity in the short term for a trade on Ethereum as we start to break out. And so right now, everything looks extremely bullish on Ethereum. Just remember, we really need to hold this level of support, and if we do, this coin is gone. Alternatively, if we're looking at Bitcoin over the Canadian dollar, we don't look as bullish. So with Ethereum, we saw a back test multiple times of our 50 SMA, and so that back test actually gave us that conviction that Ethereum is headed higher, whereas on Bitcoin, we have not got that back test. And so if you are in Bitcoin, we would love to see a back test of this point. Right now, our channel, we are almost near support, and so if we can't hold this level, we will see a back test of this 50 SMA. And so be prepared for Bitcoin to have this back test. However, because Ethereum is looking so bullish, I don't see why Bitcoin would not also be bullish. And so if we're just looking at our MACD on the daily, our MACD is starting to go down. We could potentially get rejected by our signal line right here, which would be bearish. Don't be surprised if Bitcoin goes lower in the short term. Right now, Ethereum has an absolutely bullish setup, whereas Bitcoin doesn't have that same type of setup. Last but not least, we're looking at Ripple, and the time has come here on Ripple. We're looking at it over the Canadian dollar on the daily time frame. You can see we broke past our level of resistance right here. We had our back test right here, and now here we are on Ripple, extremely bullish right now. At this point, we are buying Ripple, and so if we're just looking at our MACD, extremely bullish. It's literally parallel with our signal line, so there shouldn't be any signs of a reversal just yet. And so if we can build on this momentum here on Ripple, this is a buying opportunity as we are getting our back test right now. So if I even zoom this in here onto our hourly time frame just to get a better look at what we saw. So we broke out, we got our back test right here, came up, and then we held. This second back test was confirmation for us. Even on our MACD, on our hourly, you could see it's coming out of negative and it's starting to creep its way up. And so right now looks like a very juicy opportunity for Ripple and Ethereum. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is in a cool off phase. It looks like we may trade sideways for a little bit until we get that back test of our 50 SMA. You can see with Ripple, we got our back test with our 50 SMA. If I go here on Ethereum, we also got our back test here on our 50 SMA. And so both of those look extremely bullish. Bitcoin, however, doesn't look as bullish. And so if you guys are watching this video right now might be a really great time to be hopping in on these plays. I'm very excited to see how these play out in the next short term. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.